Yeah. We back, man. Oh man, it feels so good to be back. Did you miss me? We got Mr. Business Brain up in here. Channel moderator, absolutely. Actually, I wasn't even gonna go live, but I felt like, why not? Why not? Man. Huh, Rissa? This girl, man. Shout out to the Aries. Aries, we run the game. I know every time Claressa Shields see Ego's video pop up, she be banging her head against the wall. Bro, it's crazy. I'm just doing the job. I'm just out here doing my job. And I promise you, you picked the right one. Remember I said that. Remember I said that from the beginning of this. You got the right one. I'm out here doing the job. It's not going to stop. I don't let somebody tell me how to do my job because you don't like the messaging. But nobody's lying on you. Nobody's defaming you. Although Claressa Shields will be like, oh, everybody's lying on. What person you know will say everybody in the world is lying on them, but won't use specifics? I'll wait. If there's so many lies that are being told, call them out. The things I say, you could take to the bank. And then I show receipts, so you look even dumber. That's why Claressa got to make blanket statements like, everybody's lying. Clearance sale Claressa. That's why she got to do that, man. We not falling for it. Man, y'all keep lying on me. What lie? Everything. Man. Really? Go to court with that argument. Judge, Nigeria owe me $10,000. Why? Man, because she does. Like, that don't work in court. I treat this like a court case. You're going to get cooked in court if that's your defense. Everybody lying on me. What lies? All of it. Okay. Okay. Every single thing that Boxingego say is a lie about me. So here's the thing. This girl is a bird. That is my opinion. A bird. What happened to that boy? What happened to a bird? That's what I believe. She is a bird. You have overstepped your boundaries, got too big for your britches, right? And now you just keep digging yourself deeper and deeper and deeper. Period. There's no way out. No matter what you do, no matter how many filters you use, no matter how much makeup you use. Remy Ma already told you. Because y'all really ugly can't make this up. Stop playing with me. Remy said that in her lyric, no? Because y'all bees really ugly can't make this up. That was Remy Ma's lyrics. Every different day, Claressa looked like a different person. You the master of disguise. You like Ethan Hawke. No, what's the name? Ethan Hunt from Mission Impossible. When Tom Cruise put the different mask on. Man, I'm about to catch a man. Oh my gosh, I'm about to catch another body on the stream, bro. I'm about to catch another one. I said I'm about to catch another one. I'm coming back like the other one. Bro, oh my gosh. I told y'all this ain't what you want. You shouldn't have did that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But hey, to each his own. So yeah, she like Mr. Potato Head. Put on new eyebrows, a new mustache, new hair. Like, bro, you just flip, you just switching everything out. Okay. I look the same since I was a kid. You feel me? Bro, you look at my baby picture, I look the same. You on the other hand, we seen when you was in the Olympics. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. We seen you at the Olympics with that quail hair. You was out here. Oh my God, I got a gold medal. Gold medal with that little quail feather. Yeah. Hey, ego. Mental health is real. Hey, ego. I'm finna body hurt. Bro, stop playing. Don't. Oh my God. Hey, get my likes up. Boxer Granny, tell him. I told y'all, leave me alone. You're not getting no sympathy. Mental health is a real issue. Absolutely. But no one has declared that she has mental health issues. She says, I'm fine. This is just how I act. So you are lying. You added that. Tell me a video where she said, I'm suffering from mental health issues. Okay. You saying that because you know she acting a whole mess and a whole fool, she getting flamed up. So that's your way of waving the white flag, trying to gain sympathy. Bro, I am going to punish y'all. I am going to punish y'all. Do you understand? This is not a game. You can't run around trying to terrorize everybody, doing whatever you want. And then when someone calls you out on the error of your ways, and you like, oh man, I'm a librarian. Oh man, you wouldn't hit a person. I told you, it's like the scene from Batman with Jack Nicholson. The Joker been acting a fool the whole movie. Where did he get those wonderful toys? Right? He been shooting the bat plane out the sky, blowing things up, shooting guns, the whole movie. And then when Batman was whooping him and he got blood on his lip and Batman feeding him, then the Joker's like, put on some glasses. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses now, would you? And then Batman said, bop. And bro, I'm the Batman of boxing. You can't act a fool the whole movie and then you Skeletor the whole movie. And then the Ninja Turtles finally get with you at the end of the movie and they about to eliminate you. And now you're like, oh no, I got a family. I got a family to feed. No, bro. Y'all clowns. Yeah, Aries being a bully 1 minute and then she the victim. Yeah, stop it. Now she done linked with the sisterhood of side chicks. The sisterhood of side chicks anonymous. Like all the other stuff. Bro, this girl is fake in my opinion. Fake. I personally believe she is fake. She be having all this lingering stuff, all these different personalities, all these different videos and rants, and then you go to a basketball game and you try to get dolled up, and then we supposed to forget about everything you just did prior to that week. You said you trying to street fight, you said you don't care about nothing, like, you know what I mean? Now you at the basketball game flicking it up. Man, stop. Well, she was diagnosed with something as a child. She ain't no child no more. So what you talking about? Her mom received Social Security. Bro, I don't care if their mom received EBT. Well, stop telling me about stuff. We about to block you. I don't care. You ain't no doctor, cuz. You ain't no therapist. I don't care what you're talking about. To be honest, you might as well stop before you get blocked. Trying to have this Hallmark story for her. The Hallmark story is a young girl from the hood made it to the Olympics. That's the story you should have kept, and that's the story you should have ran with. That's the story we was rocking with. I don't care about all this other fake sympathy thing. Everybody got a story. I got a story. So if I'm running around acting like a maniac and manic and cussing people out and threatening people, and I'm like, oh, but look at my story. No, stop. Bro, listen, I understand the growth stance, right? You guys are trying to help her, but I promise you, every time I read comments like that, I'm gonna punish her worse. I'm gonna keep reporting the facts. I'm gonna get sharper. I'm gonna get better because you guys are the problems. Because you're enablers to me. You got a man that presents himself like I do. Tall, eloquent, use my big boy words, know how to speak, don't have to cuss, right? And I'm giving you my opinion, transformative commentary, my perspective, right? Speaking like an actual adult. And then this ghetto gremlin running around like the Gremlins movie when they at the movie theater, ripping through the popcorn, throwing sodas, acting a fool. And you have the audacity to come to me on my channel and act like what I am doing is absurd. Bro, I'm going to punish you. I'm going to punish you. Like a person graduated from Harvard, a person speaking eloquent, person dressed up in a suit and tie and acting professional. And then you got gremlins over here, the new batch, throwing ninja stars, throwing up, drinking alcohol, you know what I mean, tripping out, doing all this stuff. And he's like, oh man, ego, you should chill out. Bro, I am going to punish you. Punish you. Talking about ego, calm down. Oh man, not another video, ego. And here's the thing. Claressa Shields tries to be slick, in my opinion, right? Where if you go, I study people. If you go to her various social medias, each one is like a different person, different voice. Yeah, Boxing Granny said they don't see the wrong that the crack baby do. Yeah. You mad at the babysitter, but you not mad at Bebe's kids. You not mad at Bebe's kids' parents. You mad at the babysitter. Bro, I'm gonna punish all y'all. I'm gonna punish you. Anyway, Claressa does this weird thing where her Twitter voice is different than her Instagram voice, different than her Threads voice, different than her Facebook voice, and her Snapchat. I feel like every social media, she act a little bit different. It's like multiple personalities on each, depending on what platform she's on. I'm studying this stuff now. I'm deep down the rabbit hole, right? Like Instagram, outside of maybe doing an Instagram live that makes her look really bad, I feel like that might be one of her calmer, kind of calmer social medias. Snapchat, probably the same. You know what I mean? One of the calmer ones. But on Twitter and even on Facebook, nah, that's where she get it a little bit more jumping, arguing with people in the comment section. And then on Instagram, right? She might not do it as public, but she be in people's DMs. I have the DMs. They've sent them to me, right? Where they said, oh, your outfit, you look busted, or whatever. I don't know what they said. Whatever they said, right? But it don't matter the words. And she hopped in their DMs like, oh yeah, threatening people, cussing people out, looking through all their pictures to say something back and roast them. Bro, we're dealing with a wicked person. That's what I believe. Weirdo oat fans sound like MAGA. Yeah. They bro. They done got their own little fake cult. And here's the thing. Yeah, the Bush watchers hit the like button. I know y'all love me. That's why you watch me. So here's the other thing about this since I've been involved, right? The other thing I'm noticing. Hey, let's get the likes to 200. Let's work. She bragging about a $4,000 payout. Know what she doing. You know what? I seen that. Shout out to you, Shanti. I seen that. Somebody inboxed me that with a screenshot. Bro, that's what I'm telling you. It's fake. All this stuff is fake. Let me explain to y'all. Somebody DM me a screenshot of apparently, and I haven't been able to vet it or research, so I haven't made no video about it. But apparently, Claressa reportedly had posted a Facebook payout, like the behind the scenes under the hood. Oh, it's fake? Oh, see, I don't got nothing to say. That's what I'm saying. I ain't seen it. I don't know. All I've seen is somebody sent to me. That's why I don't just make videos without doing research. So I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's AI. I don't know about that. Okay. So we'll move on from that. Cause I go out of my way not to lie on people. Katisha, I don't know when you sleep, but thank you for your commentary and calling Pap upstairs out on her delusion. I hope you know you're appreciated. Oh yeah, thank you. Shout out to you. Oh, I sleep. Bro, I ain't going front. I've been cooking her so bad. Last week, Claressa was in my dream. I promise you. I don't even remember what the dream was about fully, but she was in it. Bro, do you know how bad you had to be getting cooked so that I was cooking her in the dream? bro, I promise you, Boy Scouts honor, and I was in the Boy Scouts. I ain't gonna front. She was in my dream one day. I was like, dang, she like Freddy Krueger. I'm prime time. Bro, Claressa Krueger. I promise you, I had a dream and she was in it. I am not lying. Bro, she Freddy Krueger. That girl need validation so bad she came to my dream. Bro, that Flint water is a mug. She done got special powers. Bro, on everything I love, I had a dream and Claressa was in it. I don't even remember too much, but I remember seeing her. I'm like, damn, how you get here? Man, she wildin', bro. Kenya said it was a nightmare. Man, she got that DreamWorks Pixar. She was in my dream. At least she didn't have that makeup though, that I can remember. She didn't have that makeup. Man, she on some astral projection or something. I don't know what she done did. What you done did, huh, Rissa? Huh? She out here got new ways to comment back. First it was the burner, now she the dream catcher. Man, she need to stop. You hurting your whole little run. Somebody, Kenya gotta stop. Kenya said she had on that orange wig. No, she didn't. You gotta stop. Kenya B, stop it, please. My name is France. Come on. Kenya B said it was a nightmare and all this stuff. Claressa Shields She went to a WNBA game. So she popped out. She got a new look. She did like a little makeover or whatever, right? And she popped out at the little game or whatever. And she came with a new look. Y'all want me to pull the new look up? Y'all want me to pull the new look up? Look up, Marlon. Say cheese. Do y'all want me to pull the new look up? Claressa Shields got a makeover and went to the game. Do you want? He said no. Okay, some people want to see it. Leave Blanca alone. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'll pull it up. I think more people say yeah. So the girl then popped out. That's her with Angel Reese. Hold that thought. Now, I'll be real. This is one of her better looks. Whoever did her stuff, I personally think this is probably one of her best looking looks recently, right? So I ain't got nothing bad to say. Bravo team. She posted it in the chair and had she always got multiple people. It looked weird. It looked like open heart surgery or something. Because when she be posting the makeover, they got a whole pit crew. It's like watching Grand Prix or something. They got 4 people on the hair, 2-3 people on the makeup, and they just they got monkey wrenches and spray paint. I don't know what they doing, but it's it's damn near like when the car come in and it got a flat tire and they got the pit stop. That's what it feel like. They got a whole damn pit crew working on her. Oh, we got action. Hold on. Dude, you're a cokehead. Call Vada right now. Drug test me. Let's get it popping. I'll put 10 racks that Vada could test me at any time. Let's get it cracking. I don't even drink alcohol. I'll send you a link right now. I bet you they don't click it. Turn your camera on. I'm a crackhead. Okay, cool. See, this is why she gonna get punished. I promise you. Because they send in burners. Right? Gerald, dude, you're a cokehead. Cool. I will send you a link and you tell me why you think that. Turn your camera on and let's get the conversation. Let's give the people a show. I promise their next response, they'll either ghost me or they'll say something that does not relate to sending me their email address so I can send them a link so they can get on this live and turn their camera on. Who wants to bet? Who wants to bet that A, they're going to go ghost and not respond anymore, or B, they'll say something that has nothing to do with the one thing that I'm requesting that gets them right here on camera in front of me and all of you. Book it. So what's your move, Gerald? I'm a cokehead. You've never met me. I don't know nothing about you, but you know what I do. So please explain to the fans live with your camera on. Do you accept? Bro, they can't beat me. Little schoolyard games and stuff. That's not enough, man. Gerald, where you at? We got a hot seat, everybody. Trinidad. That's the same thing she tried with Geisha. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to Geisha 305. Bro, I don't even drink alcohol. I don't drink alcohol anymore. Don't smoke. Don't vape. Don't smoke cigarettes. Never tried a drug in my life. Unless you count marijuana. I've smoked marijuana. But I ain't never smoked routinely or nothing. So there's that. I ain't never did no hard drugs. Ask anybody. Let's get it popping. But of course, the Flint Lints go ghost. Womp, womp, womp. Bro, this is why this girl's going to keep getting punished. I promise you. Playing all these games, you're going to get punished. I'm on you. Huh, Arissa? Bro, these people are pathetic. They are pathetic. You ain't got nothing better to do. Oh, they lying about me. What are they lying about? Everything. Oh, man, you're a cokehead. Okay, join the live. Explain why. Ghost. Like, you got to get some better approach. There has to be something else you could do that that lasts longer than 10 seconds. Where's Gerald at? He said, oh, I'm a cokehead. Okay, bet. Turn your camera on. Let's have the conversation. When they hate, donate. Hit the like button. That's what really kills them. They not finna play these games. Come on, bro. So notice I was getting off and then they come in trying to distract, but I don't forget my spot. Anywho, she got a whole pit crew on her face at all times when she's getting made over. The look itself, they did a good job. Cool. I'm not mad at this. They did a good job. You know, the makeup looked cool. The hair looked cool. Like, that's one of her better looks, I would say. One of her better looks. So that's cool. But ladies, hey, ladies, the only problem outside of the pit crew working on you to give you the makeover, right? The only problem, this is you in the evening, but this was you in the morning. Oh, what did Master P say? How you do that there? I said, we don't care. So this was you in the morning. Women, y'all got to get it right. Get it right. Get it right. Get it tight. Get it right. Call it part. Like, I'm trying to process what witchcraft y'all females is doing. This was you in the AM, and by the PM, this you. Yo. Man, how they do it? So again, they did their thing with the makeup. I can't. But you got that same rusty pink hat that you've been working out with every day. Bro, she loved this hat. Like, this must be the only designer hat she got. How many times has she wore this hat? Is she wearing it while she working out, bro? I'm starting to think this is one of them hats with the hair built in. Like, if you detach the hat, the hair come with it. That's what I'm starting to think. Because why are you so obsessed with this particular hat to the point where you're at the gym shadow boxing? You shadow boxing in the hat, right? You on the treadmill in the hat, and then you back in the hat. And then so you went from stank on you to at the WNBA game. Bro, you had that stank on you. That stank on you. You went from outcast to now you finna outlast. I don't know what she doing, cuz. So yeah, the look is cool. But I need to know why you got that hat. Why this hat? Why are you so addicted to this hat, girl? Like, what's in the hat? Remember the commercials? It's the shoes, the basketball commercials, Jordan. It's the shoes. Gotta be the shoes. It gotta be the hat. I really feel like that's one of them hats with the, with the hair built in. Bro, you had this. You had this with Bro, you had one of these going on because you keep wearing that hat. I couldn't figure. And the only time you done took it out is for that WNBA game. Heck no. Claressa Shields had that. Yeah, you out here with this. Hold on. You done had the built-in joint. How much this cost? Yeah, $18.90. That's about your price. Yeah, that's about your. Yeah, you had this going on. You had the built-in joint. You refused to take that hat off. Oh man. Yeah, there go Rissa. Hold on. Yeah, 710. That's Flint prices right there. Hold on. They sending me ads. Oh my gosh, what is this? Oh, hold on. Bro, yeah. Yeah, you just spent 710 for the Flint fit. So again, shout out to the makeover. But you cleaned up. You cleaned up. I ain't going front. You cleaned up a bit. Look, she in the back. Look at her in the back. She like, damn, I seen your Snapchat earlier. Look at this. Look at the black lady in the back. She already knew what was up. I could tell. Black people, we can't hide it. She in the back. She know what it is, man. She know what she like, man, Boxingego been cooking you. Look, I could tell by her facial expression. She know I've been cooking you. She know. She knows. Bro, so you out here like this. You went from Bone Crusher. I ain't never scared to Prime Patty LaBelle. You done went from Bone Thugs and Harmony. Boom, 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 boom. Tell me what you gonna do. Well, there ain't no judgment come for you. It's the Esther, bringing it for Wally. Easy sees Uncle Charlie. Little Boot and guys got him, and I gotta miss everybody. Bro, you went from busy and crazy and late. No, you went from crazy. We know you. You're Insane Bone. That's your name. Insane Bone. No filter bone. So, and I gotta miss everybody. Why they kill my dog? Hey, man, I miss my Uncle Charles. Yo, she shouldn't be gone in front of his home when he did the boo was wrong. Gotta hold on. When the be-ball, lean on me on. Hey. So you done went from Little Ripster, and I almost dropped my page, y'all. You went from Bone Thug to Ashanti. Wanna ride with me? Oh, baby. Wanna do this done for me? Oh, baby, when you let her. You done went from Bone Thugs to Tweet. Once you took the hat off. You like Thor with the hammer, but it's that pink hat. Instead of the hammer, you got the pink hat. You can't remove the pink hat. She looked like a broke down Shaka Khan. Can you please stop? Yeah, I'm every woman. It's all in anything you want done, baby. What are y'all talking about? Dirty Bone? Dusty Bone? Bro, y'all gotta stop with the dusty and musty bone. Hey, yo. He said Dusty Bone. Oh my gosh. I can't even read y'all comments. I done went to sleep a few nights listening to Ego and his impersonations. Good sleep, I tell you. Man, we've been having a ball. Dusty Bone. Dusty Bone sound crazy. Somebody said she's gonna be funky bone tomorrow. You gotta get the likes up. Oh man, y'all crazy. Dirty bone, funky box bone. Yeah, y'all tripping. Hey, Lima must be stopped. Musty bone, crusty bone. Yo, wildin'. Bro, crusty, musty, dusty bone, and funky box bone, lion bone. Hey, Miss Didi said lion bone. I'm done. Y'all trifling. I'm so done with y'all. This is why it's hard for me to get through the show and get through the material. Cause y'all be wild every time. I can't take y'all nowhere. Every single time. Y'all be tripping. Rusty. So we done heard rusty, dusty, musty, and crusty bone. That's like 4. No edges bone. Come on. No edges bone is crazy. It's crazy. Y'all tripping. But anyway, the real issue for me is this. We'll set aside the glam up or whatever, right? This is how fake the industry is. Claressa Shields, all smiles, blah, 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 right? She's with basketball player Angel Reese, right? You see this smiling. This is how fake the industry is. Last year, both of them were nominated for BET Awards. Not like a Nobel Peace Prize, Pulitzer Prize, you know what I mean, Grammy or Oscar, but a BET Award, right? And Claressa was hating on her. People don't forget, the internet's forever. Claressa Shields said, I still don't know how I didn't win Sportswoman of the Year for the BET Awards. You about to not win this year too, from my estimation, but we'll see. But congrats to Angel Reese and all the other nominees. I just thought, listen to this last line. I just thought accolades mattered. Bro, that's a sneak diss. You could have said, it was an honor to be nominated. Congrats to Angel Reese. And then just ended it. Or just put nothing. But you was out here actively hating on her. Now when you see her, you all smiles. Bro, fake. That's why I keep saying I believe she's fake. How you smiling all up in this chick face, but you was pretty much, I don't even know if that's a sneak diss at this point. You're like openly posting something that is like distasteful and rude, mad because she won. Right? But now when you see her a year later or whatever, 8 months later, you want to flick up and take a picture with her. But you was just like, I don't see how I didn't win. But I guess congrats to Angel Reese. I just thought accolade. Like, that last line tells you who she is. I just thought accolades mattered. So, naturally, people got on her helmet, like, in the comment section. Like, what you mean accolades matter? She's accomplished too. Claressa Shields responded to the people who got mad at her when this happened last year, right? Ain't nobody saying Angel Reese don't have accolades or she not good. I'm saying I thought the person with the, quote, most accolades and accomplishments would win the award. I'm Team Angel Reese. Why does it sound like you dissing her, though? Your team, your team Angel Reese, but you keep saying, why did she win? I just thought accolades matter. And then even in your attempt to correct the narrative and explain, you did an even worse job trying to explain. This girl's talking sucks. She does not know how to speak, not to my level of speaking, not to my standard of speaking. Even in your attempt, when you're trying to every time she tries to set the record straight with anything, it makes it considerably worse, right? Fans are on her about her purple outfit with the white boots. She'll do an explainer video and it makes it worse. Whatever they were saying, you could have just let it slide off your back. But you did a car video ranting, getting mad, and then it made it worse. We got $15 from a silent donator on the Cash App. Shout out to you. You know who you are. She reminded me of the chick from New Jack City. I was prom queen. I'm so done because if I recall correctly, that chick that said she was a prom queen was a dope fiend in the alley with Pookie. So I know Boxingego didn't just. I hope maybe I don't, even though I love that movie, maybe I forgot the context, but I hope that's not the chick you talk about. A dope fiend in the alley, you compared her to Claressa. Bro, do you understand how bad that is? People are comparing you to Knox in the alley. Wow. And Chris Rock was like, "You went from prom queen to prom fiend." Yeah. What you got, skim milk in that head? Bro. Yeah. Bro. He said you went from prom queen to prom fiend. Ain't that what Chris Rock said? I want some rock. You went from prom queen to prom fiend. Like, bro. Bro, this girl she get compared to men, wrestlers, mechanics, dope fiends from movies, like villains, Remick from Center. Like, she don't never get no fly comparison. Like, oh, you remind me of Prime J-Lo or Janet. Like, it always be some like, remember that skit on The Living Color? Like, what? It always be something like super out of pocket. So yeah, you was out here actively, from my view, hating on Angel Reese. I don't know. I ain't say she ain't that good. I'm just saying I thought the person with the most. This girl don't even know how award shows even work. Bro, send her back to Flint. Real talk. An award show, a lot of times they're giving you credit for what you done did in the rolling 12-month, like a year, right? She's talking about, I thought the person with the most of your accomplishments weren't that particular year. The year that in question, you fought like one time. The Olympics was like that you were in, what, 2012, 2016? So you want credit for that still. Like if they do a 2026 Oscar Awards and Denzel, he won credit for Glory. Man, Glory came out in like 1988 or something. Denzel won credit for Soldier Story. He won credit for the Mighty Quinn and Ricochet. Bro, them movies are like the 80s, 90s. Why, like the Oscars is trying to, if Leo win the Oscar, Michael B. Jordan win the Oscar, it's based on the year, not like all time greatness. Because then Denzel will win every year, De Niro will win every year, DiCaprio and Brad Pitt, they're gonna win every year. Johnny Depp, if we just looking at a whole body of work, they're gonna win every year. She talking about the most accolades. Bro, pack her up. I've never seen a woman this thirsty. Coming from a man, and I know my homie Business Brain, if he's still in here, can attest, because we real men. Any woman who's thirsty like this and can't let nobody get shine is automatically not attractive. Any men in here disagree with that? If a girl is insecure, thirsty, needy, like Claressa appears to be to me, automatic turnoff. No matter how you look physically. Automatic turnoff. When you look super thirsty like that and needy and desperate and validation seeking, super turnoff. I like a woman with some like class and like she's confident in her style and how she know her makeup. Like, first of all, I know I got flack for saying this last time, but I don't care. Y'all ladies can kiss my ass too. I think I understand, and maybe I'm dumb on the subject. I don't know, but y'all got mad at me last time. The point I was making is, I think most women at her age would at least know the basics of facial care and makeup. Now, I understand certain techniques or hard, smoky eyeshadow or whatever the hell y'all be doing. I get that. So certain things, contouring, maybe you're not a perfectionist at that. You got to go see a lady. But basic face washing, and keeping your pores clean, using a toner, and then basic maintenance to your eyebrows or whatever, clean up stuff. Y'all should be pretty good at that by 31. Basic skincare. Again, more complex things. Like, I get it. Some even girls that know how to do their makeup back in the day when I was in high school, they went for prom, they went to somebody. Ego, don't dare them to kiss your ass because that's a good time to that. Hey, yo, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping in here. We be having fun though. Yeah. I mean, they can't kiss my ass. Like, yeah. If you a quote stand after I'm cooking and I want you to kiss my ass. Yeah. Yeah. If you out here watching me cook and you think I'm the problem, yeah, kiss my. Yeah, I need y'all. I need all y'all to kiss my ass. Yeah. Man, girls were mad in my video. They were like, makeup is tough to do. And it was all the water moccasin. All the wildebeest was mad at me. Bro, all the water moccasin, ragamuffin woes, they was in the comments mad at me. Makeup is very hard. And they was out here looking like Brutus from Popeye. Man, bro, I had all the ugly woes. They was on my helmet in them comments. All the Buster Douglases they was tight with me. All these UFC looking fighter looking, they was mad at your boy. Don't judge makeup. You don't do makeup. You don't know. Bro, I know you look like Evander Holyfield. That's what I do know. Bro, all y'all better stop playing with me. I know you look like the real deal Holyfield. I know you look like Grandmama. That's what I do know. I know you out here looking like the baby. Don't ever say nothing to me. Every chick that looked like the baby was mad at me in the comments. I do what I want is good. I'm a young CEO, should. Yeah. Back in the middle, bro, if you don't get the baby ass out here, Brand new Lamborghini like a cop car. This a Glock. All the chicks that out here looking like Soldier Boy, they was mad at me, bro, over that makeup comment that I done made. They was like, E, go tell him, I had them mad. Bro, I don't care about y'all water moccasin. I got beautiful females in here. Yeah, shout out to the beautiful ladies. I don't care about y'all water moccasins gonna be mad because I said something about makeup. I believe what I said. You should know basic touch up, tidy yourself up type stuff. Any woman. I mean, I'm a man and I know that as a man. So like, I don't care what y'all talking about. I think a man need to know that too. A man need to know how to clean himself up for a job interview. Like, I get it. You might not be able to shave like the barber and line yourself, but you should be able to like touch yourself up a little bit. Pause. Yeah, all the chicks that look like Ronald Isley was mad at your boy. Y'all can take ya, touch me, baby. Give me what you got. Bro, all the Ronald Isleys was mad at me. All them Isley brothers. Special lady drives me crazy. Shut up. Can't you see two men are talking? I'm about to catch a kid. Bro, they was mad at my makeup comment. Because I said women, no matter who you are, should be able to do basic. They was mad. Like, how y'all mad at me? Be mad you look like the Isleys. Shut up. Can't you see two men are talking? They was in my comment section just like this, trying to pack me out. Shut up. Can't you see two men are talking? I'm about to gotta keep it on the down low, down low. Bro, they was all in my comment section like this. Like, what did I do? I'm just a kid from the gutter making this butter off these bloodsuckers. Yeah, you all up in my comment section. Like this. You don't know about makeup, fool. Yeah, all the chicks looking like that was mad at the boy. Out here looking like Charlie Wilson. My name is Charlie. Charlie. I was wondering if I can take you out. Bro, that was out here like in my comment section. Can I get to the yams? Sweet yams. Bro, they was all ganged up in my comment section. They was ganged in my comment section like this. Can I get to the yams? Sweet yam. Cause I got bills to pay. Can I get to the yams? Bro, leave me alone. Why y'all be messing with me? I'll be minding my own business. Charlie, if I could take you out. Yeah. They out in my comment section mad because I made one comment about makeup. And, you don't know. I know you look like Barry White in a walrus. I know you out in my comment section looking like boom, do so, boom, boom, boom. What do you want to do? Boom, boom, boom. I'm here, baby. I'm ready, baby. Yeah. There's something wrong with me. Every time I'm alone with you, you keep talking about you loving me. Baby, your foreplay just blows my mind. So why don't we stop all this talking, girl? I know you was in my comment section looking like the OG Barry himself. And why don't we stop wasting time? I've had my share of lovers. Some of them were damn good. But if you think you can turn me, baby, I wish that you would. You just keep. Bro, I had him in the comment section like, you just keep telling me this and telling me that. Bro, yeah, y'all need to leave me alone. Claressa, all y'all, just leave me alone. It was in the comment section like, my first, my last, my everything. You're my sun, my moon. That's what you are. I know there could have been only one like you. There's no way. They could have made two. Ain't that what Remy said? Always the one, never the two. My first, my last, my everything. Bro, I'm about to pack this game up. Y'all think y'all gonna mess with me and bully me because I made one look. You're my sun, my moon. That's what you are. So sick of y'all. I'm sorry. I had to go on a little ego rant. Y'all know how I be getting down, man. I love Barry Gardens. Oh, you just keep unplug his microphone. No, they won't. Y'all can't stop this. I told him find something stupid to play with. He picked you. Bro, then she spit on Claressa. Y'all heard that spit? she said, I told him find something stupid to play with. He picked you. Bro, she hocked the loogie on Rissa. And Rissa still ain't respond. Bro, Rissa still, how you a boxer and a rapper and a singer and you got a loogie hawked on you, and you still ain't said nothing. That's what you are. She didn't put that phlegm up on you. And before you was making all that video, I'm going to the studio. So you go in the studio, but you won't respond to Remy. Pap keep rapping in his car, but won't pick up his clothes. Y'all made for each other. Real talk. Because y'all always doing stuff, but then not really doing stuff. Pap always in his car. He always in the whip, but can't drive to sign them papers. My boy Usher, he needed that divorce. He made a song about it. I'm ready to sign them papers. Tell me I'm lying. My boy Usher Raymond, when he was married and it didn't work out, he made a song said, I'm ready to sign them papers. Papoose has been 2-3 years. He ain't still signed them papers. Shout out to Usher. Real A-lister. If you want to sign them papers, you're going to write a song about it. I'm ready to sign them papers. Papers. Bro, I'm about to bar y'all up. It's over. These people, oh my God. Hey, Claressa coming out. Oh, me and Pat, y'all jealous. We got gold love. How you got gold love? He ain't even taking care of his old love. That's a bar. Oh my God. Bro, I am the kid with the impeccable oyster bars. These people are not on my level. How you claiming you got gold love? He ain't even take care of his old love. That's a bar. You gold love, but he still got his old love tatted on his arm. Stop playing with me, man. And you thought people was finna jack that? Oh, I want to have gold love. Gold love sounds good to me. It sounds horrible to me. Gold love, but he got his He got his X on his arm. He got the Remy arm. Bro, get these people. This man's pushing 50 with a shiesty on. What you want me to do? I'm sorry. Bro, you're 50 with a shiesty. You should have wore this when you met Claressa because you robbing her. Bro, yeah. This is what he wore to Clarissa's first date. This is what you wore the first day because you've been robbing her ever since. Y'all better stop playing. He said, stick 'em. Ha, 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 stick 'em. You getting that quote, though. Yeah, he wore this. He wore a couple, all his pieces all at once to pull her. You wore this old money, more problem, bad boy, shiny suit. Now come all you want to and all the simple hit. Move Kuda Love straight out the tenement. Drop the joint with Puff. That just finished it. You dress like Mace here. You want to be Mace, but you from Brooklyn. Move Kuda Love straight out the tenement. Drop the joint with Puff. That just finished it. Come on. Bro, that man wore a robbery fit when he met Claressa. Stop playing with me. Yeah, we going through the file. I'm going to go to all the archives now. Y'all want to keep playing the burner accounts? Gotcha. We going to get to the bottom of this. Papoose is a leech. Man, I blame both of them. If Claressa can't see the signs and then but the thing that looks bad for him is, I get it. I'm from the Bay, so I understand breaking a girl pockets, but you're not even doing it smooth. You doing it with somebody out here looking like a maniac. Like, if I was with a cougar, like let's say I got with a cougar and she like breaking hella bread, right? That's cool. But if the cougar start like wanting to be exclusive, if the cougar out here, you know what I mean, she trying to blow up my spot and she want to be loud like Claressa, I'll be like, okay, because the cougar money is cool, but not at the expense of being public with it. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't finna have you whooping my resume. Bro, what's this action? I had to get my headphones. This man got a Neumann microphone in the car? Bro, please tell me I'm hallucinating and he don't got the Neumann mic plugged up into the car. Bro, this can't be real, man. I hope I'm hallucinating. I don't do drugs, but maybe I went to Panda Express. Maybe I ate some mushrooms there that were hallucinogenic. I know this man don't have no studio grade mic. Bro, do you have a DJ in the backseat? Oh my God, bro. He got Lil Jon, little brother in the back. You got a producer and DJ in the backseat. That is funny. Come on, Pat. Rissa? Bro, he got the keyboard. Look, he all scrunched up in the back of a Rolls Royce. Bro, he ain't got no wiggle room to move. Bro, cuz Cran trying to make a beat. Oh, damn. Hold on. Hey, get that USB cord for me. I'm too big to be in the back of no Rolls Royce trying to produce. Try to edit. Bro, he cramped up. Hey, can you grab my MacBook real quick? I'm trying to slide out the car. Like, bro, you got him all cramped up in the back. Why he can't be in the passenger seat? Oh, because that big mic and the mic stand. Oh, my God. I told you, I'm finna have material for the rest of the year for sure. You done got the DJ cramped up in the back. This is where your career's at. I ain't never seen Eminem and his DJ in the back, smushed up in the back. Bro, he couldn't even ride Itch. He couldn't even ride Shotgun. Papa Fool. And this was only in 2024. LL Cool J, you know you wrong for liking that. Bro, he cramped up in the back. Let's see what they talking about. All right, I'm done. Y'all know I'm the one that started doing the... Oh, y'all can't hear that, huh? My bad. Y'all couldn't hear the audio. I didn't play the audio through. That was my fault. Y'all got to hear what he said.
Super producer Sean 2 Map.
I got super producer.
With me. Y'all
listen to this.
I'm the one who started doing the verses in the car, but right now,
y'all know
I'm the one who started doing the verses in the car, but
y'all know I'm the one that started doing the verses in the car. Bro, he takes the weirdest things and angles and then tries to make it look fly, but then nobody's really jacking it. First of all, I've made videos in a car for my YouTube channel well before this. So I predate you. I done hooked up microphones in my car, but that was out of necessity because I was traveling. You're in New York at home, but in a car. I'm on the road, so I had to record in the car. You know, and sometimes locally I do. Like if there's a breaking story, I'll make a quick video in my car. But you talking about I started it. All right, bro. They have a whole show. What's the dude? Corbin. He ride around with the people doing karaoke. I forgot James Corbin or something. I forgot his name. You're bragging about something that's dangerous, driving and rapping. Bro, this dude take the weird look. If the cops see you, you're getting a ticket. So you're bragging about starting something that James Corden, yeah. You're bragging about doing something that would definitely get you a ticket. If the cops see you, I don't know unless it's different in New York, but we can't text and drive out here. So imagine rapping and driving. How safe is that? Look, he making U-turns and man, I'm driving in the whip. I got to hit the U-turn. Producer in the back like you learn, you burn. I'm about to break Claressa for a Hugh blow. You know? Bro, this don't even look safe. Yeah, I'm going to look down in Brooklyn while I'm driving by. I'm riding by and I'm fly. I'm like Jeff Goldblum in The Fly. Like, bro, stop it. Notice certain people have that it factor and others don't. I know for a fact I got the it factor because I do stuff in YouTube land, in online, in the online space that other content creators do. I do my thumbnails and titles a certain way, then you start seeing people do it. I started talking about the Street Fighter. Nobody was talking about Claressa. Everybody was saying Claressa is trying to street fight Remy Ma. I broke the story and then interviewed the girl, And then everybody talking about, oh, Face Shot Leah. So I trend set. Y'all know that. I know that. You're doing stuff 12 albums in a year. Ain't nobody doing that. You like, I'm the only one that did 12 albums a year because Nas and Jay-Z aren't stupid enough to do that. Why would you want to oversaturate the market? Drake is a bigger artist than you for sure. He dropped 3 albums and it wasn't well received for real. You know what I mean? So dropping an album a year, but then like you should be a billionaire by now. You should be a billionaire. If that was productive, that's why no one's doing it. Adele ain't finna drop an album a year. So you don't even brand yourself right. This is the most desperate, thirsty couple we done seen. Thirsty ad moves. 12 albums in a year. May, June, and July. Jay-Z just did a deal with Target, NFL, in the past IBM. Like, bro, he don't have to rap in his car. He don't, like, okay. Correct me if I'm lying. The people in the kind of 48 to 58 range of rappers, they've all evolved to the point where rap ain't even their bread and butter for real. For the most part, if you look at other people in his age group, let's just say a 10-year of 48 to 58, they've all adapted to the point where rap probably not even their biggest thing now. LL Cool J, TV shows, movies, right? He did put out an album, but that was like spare. He getting bread from TV shows. Ice Cube, War of the Worlds in these movies, whether you like them or not, Ice Cube is doing the acting thing. Then maybe he'll drop some music. Common, he was in John Wick 3, one of them. Been in several movies. Smoking Aces. Mos Def been in movies. Andre 3K been in movies. Playing the flute, doing whatever. 50 Cent, that's too easy. We already know Fifth, he's in Street Fighter. He got Shreveport. Like, Fifth is like, he a monster with that type of stuff. Ice-T, TV show, Law and Order. Queen Latifah, she was on The Equalizer. You know what I mean? Everybody else, Kendrick Lamar, he's still mostly on music, but he was on Power, and his looks are so big it don't matter because he's selling out stadiums in Mexico, Super Bowl, so he just getting 2 crazy looks. But and he not that age group, so I couldn't even use Kendrick. My bad, because Kendrick is not 48. I don't even think he's 40. I'm talking about people his age, Method Man acting. Yeah. But Papoose in the whip. You know, Joe Budden. Joey. You heard? Joey. Joe Budden podcast. Nori. Drink Champs podcast. Jada. Fat Joe podcast. What am I missing here? Even battle rappers, Matt Hoffa, he had a podcast. Wu-Tang was at the Knicks game. I mean, Will Smith is, that's just too obvious. But you're right. Will Smith is definitely an anomaly, Oscar winner and all. Yeah, so Will Smith, of course. Fat Joe and Jada, all of them got podcasts in like the next episode. Dr. Dre got business ventures and he don't even have to do music for real. He sold Beats by Dre. Papoose rapping in the car. Nas. There's a horror movie. It said executive produced by Nas. A horror movie coming out, Ice Cream Man or something. And he did invested in Ring cameras and got breaded out when they sold. Jay-Z, we already know he next level. Eminem, but I don't know what he's doing. But 50, he blew 50 up, him and Dr. Dre, so he'll always get credit for that. You know what I mean? Oh, wait. I just thought about it. Never mind. Eminem, there was like a battle rap documentary, and he produced it, and he got a restaurant in Detroit. That Mom Spaghetti, I forgot about that. No, even M. Because at first I was like, yeah, M mostly got the music, but nope. He's producing documentaries. He got Mom Spaghetti. He has artists signed to him still. No. Ludacris is in Fast and the Furious. Snoop, we already know Snoop is global. And Papoose out here rapping in his car still. And Claressa thought this was the ultimate prize. Plies, he doing commentary and different stuff. Bro, I'm telling you, every person that's like around his age or in his decade, they doing different stuff. Yeah, Rick Ross got car shows, rented out his house. Look at him cramped up in the back. Get this off my screen, bro. Look, car rap revival. So, like, you're not making nothing like stick, if you will. You're not really doing nothing that is just like so explosive that everybody is like doing it. So it's hard for me to not believe that Remy was right. I'm really believing that Remy was telling the truth. I really do. He's like the kid that repeated second grade 3 times. He's so behind. Oh my gosh. She said Papoose got held back. Yeah, he the 5th grader that should have been the 8th grader. He's the 5th grader that should have been an 8th grader. I can't believe Papoose really takes credit for what? Credit for women's success. Nas owns a casino. Yeah. 5th got Planet Hollywood. Nas owned the casino. Bro, all these other people are moving different. And Nas went through a divorce. Wasn't he with Khalees? He went through a nasty breakup. Bro, Papoose is Papoose, and he keep papoosing. And what I know about hip hop, Eminem said it best. When your time is over, just admit when it's at its end. Because I'm at the end of my wits with half this that gets in. Ain't that what M said? Eminem said, because when your time is over, just admit when it's at its end. Because I'm at the end of my wits with half this that gets in. When your time is over, just admit when it's at its end, like when it's over. What person do you know in hip hop was never really that big? Oh, Cam and Mace. I know I left somebody out. Reinvented themselves in the podcasting space. Man, Khalees looks so good. She be in the water and glistening. Yeah. Don't get me started. Yeah. Yeah, Cam and Mace. Khalees, it looked like she living her best life. Eve married a billionaire. Shout out to Eve. Bro, all these other people, Eve is married to a billionaire. Look it up. And before she was married to a billionaire, she was in barbershop with Ice Cube, another rapper. So she was doing her own thing anyway prior to getting with the billionaire dude. Papoose, what is he doing? Let me know what he's doing. When's the next album? You're with Win Records. That's a great name for y'all. When your records finna drop. Like, what we talking about? Khalees the baddest, she thick. Her hair just be bouncing. Man, she be looking good in the videos. I don't even be paying attention. She be talking about persimmons and fruit. Yeah. I don't even know what she be talking about half the time, but she look good in the videos. Bro, you got the same jewelry every time. Like, I feel like you got a few pieces, and I don't know the value of them, but it's always the same pieces. Like, if you got crazy bread and that, like, jewelry's, I don't care about jewelry, me personally. But some people, Remy, I said Khalees. Remy said he cares about his image. So he is one of the people that care about it, right? He one of the people that care about it. He has about a couple pieces and they're always in the rotation versus Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor's and all these other people. Look, it's always the same pieces. Win Records one, the little Indian in the cupboard. You got the Indian in the cupboard one. Look, same pieces every time. Versus Conor McGregor, he might wear a watch and then he do another interview and it's a completely different watch and that kind of thing. Look, Papoose got the same jewelry on. I promise you. Look at Jake Paul. Jake Paul, we know he making money. Jake Paul will have like a bust down with the bullets on it, the 50 cal bullets. I don't see him wear that all the time. He do other ones that have like a small gold necklace or something. Look, every papoose, he got the same chains on. Tell me if I'm lying. Why he got shine right there? Bro, we'll fast forward. I'll go to more recently. It's the same pieces. Look, it's that piece, the Win Records piece, and maybe like one more. Bro, tell me who else wears a lot of jewelry that got hella bread? I promise I'll show you. Look, I'm going to random videos. You got the same piece on every video. You talking to the god Rakim and got the same jewelry on every time. So when people are saying pawn poos and stuff like that, it's kind of hard to not believe them. When Remy's saying he was the least earning money dude, it's kind of hard to believe it. How come you don't never have no new piece? But then Gervonta Davis, he be like, oh, I copped this piece. Bro, stop playing with me. Go look at Gervonta Davis' page, and there's different jewelry that he's getting. New pieces, new emeralds, and new, like, come on, bro. Look, this is an old Gervonta Davis picture, but you don't always see him with the same piece. Hold on. I'm going to pull up the... Because I know Gervonta making money. This is old Gervonta. He don't keep wearing these same pieces every day, right? That GTD, he got this. This is totally different. Look, Gervonta Davis, $2 million chain, right? He had a press conference. He not wearing the GTD, but he got like a rosary style. This one, he got dog tags. And again, I'm using Gervonta because we know he got bread. Look, he got this, whatever, mood ring or whatever he got going on there. Look, I still don't see that first GTD piece. That's a different GTD piece. I know Tank got bread. I've known Tank for a while, and Tank, I remember when he first was out, and he still had bread. He was like, y'all didn't know him like that, and because he was with Floyd at the time, with Mayweather. Look, Jesus piece. Look, every picture I'm looking at, look, he got a red diamond cross. Almost every picture, it looked like different pieces and jewelry. That's the same picture, but Papoose wearing the same 2 or 3 chains every single time. Look, what did I say? Gumbo? Look, he got a gumbo piece. He keep switching. He's switching so many pieces. I don't even know. You know what I mean? I don't even know what it says at this point. That man got a gumbo chain. Bro, he's just spending money on anything. Gumbo? Bro, look at all these dudes that rap life and all that hip hop. Someone said Pap sleep in a broom closet. Yeah, be more really, really one of them ones. Be more, it go down. So Claressa told us Papoose paid for everything. But as a man, if you're paying for her car note, her mortgage, her car insurance, her flights, her airfare, you don't ever do nothing for you, and it look like you care about your image, and Remy said you care about your image, you don't ever upgrade your pieces and get like additional pieces. You're just buying all this stuff for Claressa, but keeping the same 2-3 chains that you always wear. Bro, this couple, I don't think they be telling the truth. I don't. Man, every picture is the same chains. It's like you hold on to the same chains. It looked like a Cuban bust down, a Win Records, and this Papoose Indian piece. But every other hip hop head that we know is making bread, they'll switch it out, right? They'll have different. And the reason why is this important? Now, in my opinion, one reason it's important is because part of hip hop is about being fly, about aura. You know what I mean? And the thing is, men should know how to accessorize, right? These big bulky chains don't really even go with every fit. That's why. That's why this is important. You hear me? You heard? If a man or woman is going to accessorize, you're supposed to look fly. And like I have some pretty cool watches, right? But I can't wear the same watch. This is just Apple Watch. But my nicer watches, right? Certain ones, I don't just wear the most expensive one and then keep wearing it and keep wearing it and keep wearing it, keep wearing it, right? Because it doesn't go with every fit, every look if I'm dressing up. I don't even do that with cologne. I got some more expensive colognes, right? But my cologne collection is so deep that I'm not just going to abuse the most expensive cologne, because the way when I'm getting ready for an event, I don't feel like every scent, every aroma goes with every occasion. It's kind of weird. I don't know if y'all relate to what I'm saying, but if I'm going to a club, I might want a certain scent. But if I'm going to San Francisco Opera House to watch a play or orchestra, I might not want the same scent that I want at a reggae club, or, you know, to go to Oakland. I tailor it to what I'm finna be doing. This man keep wearing the same chains, and he wearing it like a t-shirt, you got these bulky chains. He dressed up with Claressa and put on a polka dot suit with cummerbunds, and he got them bulky chains. So that's how I know these people, they do care about their image. What are you talking about? Like, who dresses, like, okay, for example, this hip hop look, cool. You got a ski mask on, that goes together. But then he'll go to a movie premiere or something with Claressa Shields, and he got a leprechaun green suit, and he rocking the same jewelry, which to me don't make sense, because depending on where you're at and what you're doing, it requires different things, right? And I think that goes with anything. So for on the radio freestyle, his normal look is cool because you're doing kind of like a rap cipher. So that cool. That with that type of fit, it works to me. You know what I mean? Because it's just like a hip hop freestyle. But there's events where he on the red carpet with Claressa, or the Liar Inside movie premiere, and your outfit, it don't even really make sense to even be wearing that. But that's, to me, that look like it's all you got. So again, I'll give you another example. You got the fatigues and the camo. Okay, cool. That matches the look. Beanie, little Scully on. You got the fatigue down, camo down. Cool. So wearing the bulky jewelry in that sense, that matches that look. But the man will be in a like business meeting and got them stupid chains on. Like, see, this is where it starts to get a little bit weird. When you with Claressa, your hairline look crispy in the picture, but you always got a hat on. Okay. And then now you start to get weird because, like, I feel like this fit don't really call for all these chains, but that's all the chains you got. So you're going to just keep abusing them and keep wearing them. You know what I mean? You got a collared shirt on, all these bulky chains. Like, you have no swag for real. You are not the drip god to me. Look, this is what I'm talking about. You got the Frank Lucas fur on with Claressa, and you got the same goofy chains all over. Like, it don't even match. And then you wearing fur with a black beanie. But then when you're with Claressa in Aruba, your hairline is down here and perfect. So why'd you wear a beanie? Wouldn't this look better without the beanie? Come on, bro. That man wore a chinchilla Frank Lucas mink with a beanie. Bro, I know what I'm talking about, and you know what I'm talking about. Look, see, this is what I'm saying. I think that's the same shirt, but the look weird. It look weird. You got a Ross dress shirt on with all this jewelry. Look. You thought you was Tupac in Las Vegas. Look, with that jewelry. It's the same, like, you got the same look no matter what. Look, this is a great example. Great example. So you got a Photoshop picture and in a Win Records business suit, but then you wearing the same gaudy jewelry every time. So to me, what that says about a man is that's what you want people to see, that, and you want to be shining, and that's all you have. So you won't, and this is an old picture, that's why you don't have it. Look, you see these fits? He's still rocking the same. He don't care what he wears. He wants you to see them same 2 or 3 chains. Look, every video. Every video. Like, Tupac didn't do that. Sometimes Pac had no chains because Pac don't need that. Pac would just have an unbuttoned Versace shirt. You know what I mean? But Papoose, every time he step out, he got to have the same 2 or 3 chains. Look, we already back to the top. Every single picture, dog. Like, every picture, you got to, like, you just gonna abuse this look. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I say narcissist. You care so much about what people think. I don't care. I don't never had no chains on. But people like that, I really feel like they need that. I don't need no chain to pull no broad. If you know, you know. He need to let the hairline go. It's crazy. That's what I'm saying. They're like a match made in heaven because they both do the same things. Uber thirsty, scene stealing. Remy dropped something between Pap and Claressa. They gonna drop something. Why can't you just let Remy have shine? She doing her thing. I don't know. I'm different. When I have an ex, that's the past at that point. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to see what they're doing and burn their accounts and upstage them. I'm not. I just let them live their life. I'm living my life. And you know what I mean? So yeah, this is why I believe they're narcissists. They care too much about like the court of public opinion. I could give about the court of public opinion. Remember all the videos I did? I had a beanie. I don't care. Enjoy my content. I don't care about what the internet perceives me as. These people do. And I think there's a certain, from my perspective, I can only speak for me, but from my perspective, I think that type of stoicism and there's like a real masculinity in a man who's just comfortable. He don't need jewelry to make him. He don't need this and that to make him. Beanie Bear Essentials. That's me. I'll pull up to the spot, get the attention I get. I don't have to be like, pick me, look at me, look at me. I'm gonna get what I get based on being who I am. Papoose, I think he has to keep showing people them same chains and, you know, keep promoting his old songs and all that type of stuff. And he doing it. These dudes, these people, Pap and Claressa, I feel like they keep trying to counter program Remy Ma. She got a big announcement. They're bringing up their old announcements. Ego busted out the beanie and the ladies came running. And the dudes got mad, started hating. The dudes was mad. All the females then came to the channel and started rocking with the message. The dudes got mad. Come on, stop making Claressa video. Ninja, if you seen this paycheck coming up and then the next month's paycheck, you would shut the up. Bro, we winning. I'm talking about stop making any type of content. But then the people keep watching it. What does that mean? Yeah, again, that's real man stuff. I don't care. I'm not going to stop doing my reports and the people want to see it and they want more of it, but I'm going to stop it because you said to. But YouTube is like, great job. The fans are like, great job. The subscribers are hitting the subscribe button. The views are going crazy. The money going crazy. But let me stop because you want me to talk about Devin Haney. There's nothing going on in boxing at all. So Claressa picked the right time for all this because there ain't nothing stupendous going on in boxing. The game is naked without Tank. You know what I mean? It looked bad because Tank's a major star. Nobody cares about Canelo. He got beat up by Crawford. Crawford is with Donald Trump and retired anyway. Keyshawn and Shakur think they the Avengers. Shakur and Devin, all these fake fights that aren't manifesting. Like, what do you want me to talk about? Devin ain't fought since November. They arguing online about 144 and stepping on the scale. but none of the fights are happening. Where's the announcement? They will want to partner with you, Ego. Who? Why is she copying Juju now? I don't even know Juju, and I don't know who wants to partner with me, but for sure. Oh! I wanted to jump scare y'all. Leonard, Ego promised us more content at the beginning of the year, and he's been nonstop giving us fire content. Watch Ego videos more than I watch TV. Talk to him. That's what I'm saying. The only people really mad are the jealous dudes and the GWOAT stands. Everybody else chilling. We chilling. If I'm a boxing channel, I let that be known from the beginning. You don't need to watch me if you're not a boxing channel, right? But boxing is dry right now. There ain't nothing really pressing going on. There ain't no major fight that I missed. What did I miss? Ain't nothing going on. Name something going on that I missed. Like, y'all act like Boots fought and I just didn't watch it or something. Like, stop it. I am looking forward to drawing innocent fight though. That yell sounds like something from Mortal Kombat. You didn't have to do me bad like that. That's crazy. That man said Mortal Kombat. Y'all be dogging me. I watch Ego more than other paid streaming services. Man, because we be having a ball. Papoose will backdoor you. Boom, boom, boom. Papoose gonna backdoor you. Bro, these people are fake. You talking about backdooring? Y'all the backdoor specialist. How you gonna write a song about who's gonna backdoor you and your relationship started on the backdoor? That don't even make sense. Y'all relationship didn't walk in the front door. Y'all came in the back door. Claressa didn't go knock at the front door. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, hey Remy, may I speak to Papoose? She crept in the window. Like Sam from Claressa Explains It All. She came through the window. So you gonna make these people are idiots, man. You gonna make a song called Backdoor and your whole relationship started that way. You like, hey y'all, let me tell you a story about people that's going backdoor you. Like RuPaul making a song called "We Can't Trust Drag Queens." You are them. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Tom Selleck making a song like "These mustaches will backdoor you." Like, you Tom Selleck, you got the mustache. What are we talking about, bro? Papoose doing all this snaky slithering stuff, and he talking about this and that and backdooring people. Man, you knew you was doing wrong. That's why your text messages had Claressa looking like she was talking to herself because you was deleting them. And Claressa like, oh man, Remy Ben moved on. She had 2 boyfriends. Okay, then why did Remy say you hung up the phone real quick when she walked in the room and you heard her voice? Bro, you not finna lie to us. That's why everybody is not in the agreement to what y'all got going on. Why would you scurry off the phone when Remy's voice was heard? Remy's like, hey, Pap, dinner ready. Oh, and you gonna hang up. Remy walking in. I made some stovetop, Pap. Huh? What? And then Claressa going click, click. Why you hang up the phone? Click, click. Why you click, click it? If you wasn't doing nothing wrong. You weren't doing nothing wrong. Why did Remy say you hurried off the phone when you heard her voice? These people lying to you, man. Yeah, she ran out the back door that Papoose rapping about. Facts. I hate when people doing wrong and try to act like you don't know the whole story. We know you hung up off that phone like Remy said. Man, Pap, me and Pap, we was a private couple. You was privately creeping. You TLC. So I creep, dun, dun. Yeah. Boom, boom. It's me again. You trying to play games like we don't know the drilly. You was in the Starbucks with Pap. He dressed like this, like Mr. Potato Head, with a disguise on so people didn't think you was you. You the master of disguise. Look, this is how she was probably at the meeting at the lunch spot with these glasses on. So people didn't say, "Oh, is that the quote? Is that Claressa? Is that the quote?" And you're like, "I like being private." Yeah, because you got put on blast. Of course you like being private. Bro, she got the dumbest remarks probably known to men. She's like, "I don't care what y'all talking about. I ain't no side chick." You're talking like the leader of the side chicks. What are you talking about? We had a private relationship. Bro, I never had no private relationship. If that's my girl, like, what? What would we private for? I feel like if I gotta have you like a secret, then we ain't even no couple. You talking about we had a private relationship. What do they call a cop that disguises himself, has a fake alias, right, and infiltrates a cartel? And he poses as a drug dealer to get the people jammed up for dealing drugs. What is that? What type of cop is that? What is a cop that changes his name temporarily? Boom. A undercover cop. Everybody got it right. That's called an undercover cop. Deep cover. You have to switch your name out, right? They can't know your real name is Billy Hoyle. They got to think you're Martin Smith, right? So you switch your name out. You don't give them a real backstory of who you really are. You don't give them real details to who you are. And you infiltrate with the mission of, hey, I'm here to serve and protect. You guys are doing wrong. I'm going to find out all the wrong you're doing. And then you're going down. That's Claressa Shields. Your whole relationship was like that. You were in Remy's box asking for fashion tips. Undercover friend. Trying to be her eventually. Figuring out her swag. Figuring out her drip. Befriending her, or so she thought. It's not bad enough that a girl that was in her inbox later is with her husband. You were trying to act cool with her. And bro, I promise if she had the gall to interview with me, her career would be over, because I promise the questions I have, you will not be able to answer. I could give you a little sample if y'all want. Bro, I guarantee you she cannot answer the questions. Like, for example, if you and Pat were doing nothing wrong, then why you ain't pull up and pick him up? Why you ain't walk in the house? No shame in your game, right? Walk in the house while Papoose is doing dishes, right? That you the girl, right? You his new girl, and he's free to move on, do whatever he wants. You were talking like a whole side chick. I just feel stupid. You look stupid too for what you're doing. If I ask for flowers, I'm tripping. If I that's side chick speech. If I ask for gifts, I'm tripping. If I ask for flowers, I'm tripping. How come all your phones is dead? You look like, if I looked up side chick in the dictionary, it would be Claressa's picture, I feel, will be there. You are the quintessential, because then the side chick end up getting sprung And then now she wants more than what you can give. If I ask for gifts, I'm tripping. If I ask for flowers, I'm tripping. Like, and then she started getting desperate, making herself look desperate. If I ask for gifts, if I ask for your time, if I ask for flowers. Then she, like, Pap, the way he was probably talking to her, she got desperate. Man, if I ask you for a bacon cheddar from Arby's, I'm tripping. like a beef and cheddar from Arby's. Damn. You ain't got no type of real value. You ain't got no, you willing to settle for him buying you some damn Arby's, a beef and cheddar, a roast beef and cheddar. Like, you went from flowers and gifts, and if I ask you for an iPad, to damn down here. If I ask you for one balloon, I'm tripping. If I ask you for some jelly beans, then I'm tripping, huh? Damn, you done downgraded crazy. You went from gifts and time and attention. If I ask you for church's chicken and a biscuit, if I ask you for a biscuit meal, I'm tripping. Like, yeah, you are tripping. And I'm gonna tell you this to the women, in case y'all care, right? To the women who care, when a man sees a woman early on is that desperate, it's a super turnoff. Because he knows that's going to be a potential headache and problem. And I think the only reason why they came public is because Remy outed them. Remy outed them, so now she told you a man that ain't got nowhere to go, that's virtually homeless, he gonna fall in love quick. You know what I mean? Jeremy Austin. Thank you for the $10. Yeah, man. They call it online. I seen it as a hobo sexual. That's what they were calling it. Someone who's virtually homeless, and then they'll have to hop into a relationship. They got to get into a relationship to have a place to stay. That's what I've seen it framed as online. So yeah, y'all got put on blast. Otherwise, this probably wouldn't have lasted. And then it makes you wonder, how long were they really? Her story and timeline don't add up. Talking about I met at the Shakur fight. That's what y'all. It sounded like that's what y'all told us was the truth. How you meet July 7th and you were exclusive in August as a public brand, like not just a regular couple, but like a celebrity couple or whatever. And then you talking about after I met him, like this girl talks too much. Big mouth. Big mouth. It is really big. Big mouth is a big mouth. A big mouth is always going to get you in trouble. She said, I met at the Shakur fight July 6th, and we talked every single day. Okay, so a person could talk every single day for less than a month, and then they're already like dating exclusively. And again, if Papoose was free, then why he falling asleep in the Sprinter? Why his phone's dying? Why are you saying, hey, you take accountability. You're married. You're the one that's married. If you're not doing nothing wrong, right? If you're not doing no dirt, then why didn't y'all go to the movies and post it on your story? You post everything else. She talking about, I wanted to be a private couple. There's a reason why you wanted to be a private couple, I feel. As much as she runs her mouth and brags about everything, Why would you not brag about dating a new celebrity? Because you were just involved with that Tony dude and he was your fiance and you were engaged and you know it looks bad, so you try to, like, what happened to the Tony guy? I traced it. He on 10 days before Shakur's fight, the Tony dude posted you and called you his baby and said he was helping you get ready for your fight late July. So how are you seemingly still engaged to him then, to the point where he's calling you my baby, right? To the point where he's calling you my baby, and then you meet Papoose suddenly, and then now you're talking every day, and then a month later you're no longer engaged, and then a month later you are with him, bro. You would have been better off just being honest and be like, hey, we was on some foul stuff, but we love each other. It's over now. You didn't choose that. I think people could get they could kind of get over a lot of things, but people don't like liars. People don't like when you lying in their face, like playing with them. Now, I can't prove this, but this is just my personal opinion. Give me 1 second. Hey, I'm going to disappear off screen for a minute, but I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, we back. My bad. Yeah, man. I hate when people. I don't like when people try to play me for a fool. That's just what it is. I don't like when people lie and then act like you the one lying. Do you know what I'm talking about? When somebody's lying and then they act like you got it wrong, like playing all these games. I hate that. Like, if you're wrong, you're wrong. We all make mistakes. But then for you to be wrong and act like everybody else is like the real problem and we're the one tripping, like, I don't respect that. I don't respect that. Like, somebody steals some money from you. Somebody steal money from you. And then you confront them. And then they'll be like, no, you're tripping. You're the thief. I think you're lying about that. And knowing you stole the money. And then you find out some way to prove it. And then they look stupid. In my opinion, this is just 100% my opinion. I think that Claressa Shields has regrets. Because when women or people in relationships do this, they think the grass is going to be greener on the other side, and then they get a rude awakening, and you be like, dang, this new dude ain't better than my old dude. Or if a dude does it, damn, this new chick can't cook. This new chick is annoying. This new chick, her breath stank. You know what I mean? Ego, you are so funny. What do I do now? What did I do now? Her career is done. Again, I don't like when people lie to me and they act like I'm lying. So let's go through it. It's been a while since I've done these live exposés. This is the fiance, right? This is the fiance. He was engaged to her back in 2023, 2022, and then again in 2023. Cool. Look, you see Terrence Crawford and then the fiance and Claressa Shields. And Claressa Shields. And Claressa Shields. Right? But let's move to the 2024 date in question. Right? So she was engaged to this dude. Look, Super Bowl weekend. Super Bowl's in February. We know that. So February 2024, she's with Gilly and Wallow and her fiance. So you brought your fiance to Gilly and Wallow, right? We know that's in February. We know the Super Bowl airs in February. So look, Super Bowl City, Claressa Shields, and the fiance, February 2024. Claressa Shields and the fiance, seemingly everything's good, right? Y'all enjoying life at the game. Look, smiles, right? Look, you making all them smiles like you done won a championship, girl. Calm down, right? This is after Valentine's Day. I've already showed you the Valentine's Day where she put the lewd message and she kissing him, right? So you still look engaged, right? You still look engaged here. You still look like you're having fun with the dude. Oh, you're still with him. That's Terrence Crawford again. And this is you at the Canelo fight. We're up to May 4th. Canelo fights on Cinco de Mayo. Right? Look, Canelo Alvarez fight. That's the date. This is the day after Canelo fought. He fought on the 4th. He posted it a day late. So you said you didn't meet Papoose until July 6th. So I have you Cinco de Mayo weekend. You're doing interviews. You're in Vegas for the Canelo Munguia fight with your fiance. With your fiance, right? I told you this girl's digital footprint is horrible. Look, DC Young Fly had a show. Claressa Shields was there. Look, DC Young Fly and his crew or whatever. That's DC. Look, y'all see Claressa Shields. Who's behind her? Oh, that's right. The fiance. Right? So you brought him to the Super Bowl weekend. You brought him to Gilly and Wallow podcast. You were with him at May Cinco de Mayo for Canelo's fights. You're bringing him to a podcast taping, right? This is the end of May 2024. Follow along. 10 days before Shakur Stevenson even fought, where you allegedly first met Papoose, that date is literally 10 days from the Shakur fight. Fiance boy and Claressa Shields. And his message says, just trying to be half as great as my baby. Heart eyes tagged her, Claressa Shields. July 27th is Showtime, which is the date she fought on Showtime. Bro, pack this woman up. Pack her up. Please do. I have traced you through Ego Forensics 2024, from early 2024 to 10 days before Shakur Stevenson's fight. And all intents and purposes, it looked like you were still rocking with the fiance dude. You guys were engaged. Again, I've already did a deeper dive. At the Canelo fight, you literally had the ring on. I've already made the video about it. He's rocking with you in training camp for your fight. June 26th. Shakur fought July 6th. That's 10 days. So how are you seemingly still engaged and he's calling you my baby with heart eye emojis, preparing you for your fight, but then within 10 days, you allegedly first meet Papoose at Shakur fight. Then y'all start talking every day on the phone. Then you invite Tony Rich, your fiance, and Papoose to your fight, July 27th. And then the very next month, somehow the fiance is done for and out of here and canceled. And then now you've been with Papoose ever since. Nobody was ever going to respect this, man. Fishology, $10 super sticker. Thank you. Fiance looked like he at least cared. I agree. That's what I'm saying. In my opinion, I believe that Claressa feels dumb because she thought it was going to be sweet and you left a potentially better situation. I don't know. I don't know what their relationship was like, but at least this dude wasn't trying to, I don't know. He not Papoose. It looked like he's trying to do his personal training stuff, blah, blah, blah. And he looked like he at least cared about you. Now, you done got with Papoose and he bleeding you for cash. That's what everyone believes. He claimed her. What does that mean? That might be hi, Rissa. Hi, Claressa. What do you mean he claimed her? Please explain. What do you mean he claimed her? Oh, okay. I thought you were, okay. You're saying he at least claimed her and Papoose does. Yeah. No. It was, I mistook what you were saying. Yeah, that makes sense. Shout out to Cooper for helping me understand. Yeah. The fiance at least claimed you. And then, per my research, this is how grimy she is. Per my research, it appears there was a truck involved that was maybe gifted to the fiance. She repoed it, and then the street said that she gave it to Papoose. Now, I don't know if that aspect of it is true, but there's apparently the pictures of the truck being reclaimed and repossessed by her. And then there's a picture of Papoose in front of the truck, or like the truck's behind him. Like, what? This girl move funny. And you did all this for a washed up rapper that's older than you. Amazing. And not claiming you for real. Amazing. Bro, she moved funny. It is what it is. Let's see if this video has it. Look. Oh, she moved bad. Look at this. We got more action. May 9th, 2024. You see that? So, May 9th, 2024. Let's see what it says. Yay, me and my feet. I gotta re-update the video. Wow, huh, Rissa? Oh my gosh. I done found more details. I told you the rabbit hole is deep. What? Jada the Boxer, what up? Man, your ex-friend moving crazy in these streets. Huh, Rissa? Let me explain what I just found, people. Oh, this is sad, Rissa. You was moving slimy, Rissa. Huh, Rissa? You was moving bonkers. Okay. Claressa Shields tweeted May 9th of the year 2024. Mind you, she's with Papoose months after this in August. Her own words. At 10:42 May. So I showed you she was at the Canelo fight. She took the picture with Crawford. I showed you the boyfriend was still calling her my baby 10 days before Shakur fight. So here's another one. May 9th, she posted this. I told you she talked too much. It says sold. It's with the fiance. And her caption reads, yay, me and my fiance just sold our first property together. Cha-ching. Now next to get rehabbed and sold apartment. So you were making future plans and business ventures with this dude in May. Oh man, you a burger, man. Hold on. You a real bird. You are a real burger, bro. You were on May 9th. You was selling property and like making future plans with this dude and tweeting about it only for you to not be engaged 2 months later, basically. And then now you running with Papoose. You are a burger. You are Five Guys. That is insane. You did this man greasy. And then look, it says me and my fiance. She put this. Me and my fiance. So you can't say like, oh, they had broken up and the guy was still posting about. She sang it as late as May that this guy was still her fiance. And then like what woman is out here talking about we sold our first property together. Time to get it rehabbed. So you were doing home restorations after you bought a property with this guy. And you're acting like you're going to restore it together per your tweet. Only to dump him or whatever happened. And then run around with Papoose ever since. Hey, you talking about gold love? This is pathetic, man. This is pathetic. And then 50 called you a bop and you said you finna sue him. Maserati, and where's Maserati Bud even fit into this? How you literally said Maserati Bud was a weirdo and you did not know who he was. And he started leaking pictures of you, videos of you, being with you, being at your movie premiere. Bro, Liar. There's no way out of this burger box. You're in the bag like a burger. You bag her up. Your story does not add up to us. Man, this girl a trip. You bought property with cuz, and then you were talking about you gonna restore it and flip it, and then you did him bad like that. And then you were showing the phone calling Alicia Bumgardner a 304. Oh yeah, y'all did. I told you, Claressa does a lot of projection. Every accusation is a confession. Everything. You YouTubers are have a paid hate train. She has a paid hate train on me and the bloggers. I'm getting inundated with burner account style comments that I know is coming from her side. I truly believe that. But let her tell it. The bloggers and Jake Paul and all these people are running a paid hate campaign. Here, I'll show you. So the reason why I know it's a burner account, these are from my video, by the way. I'm getting these messages, and this is just a small portion of them. Just a very small portion of them. Right? They're all the same messages with different people saying them. And I've been a content creator for 15 plus years or whatever, right? Online. Nobody else in the comment is saying anything close to these comments. That's what also makes them stick out. Everybody laughing. People are giving their opinion on Claressa. People are like, great video, ego. I just subscribed. And then I'll get these one individual usernames that are leaving like 4 to 20 comments that virtually have a different tonality than almost every other comment on that video. Like their comments, it'll be like, you're sleeping with Alicia Bumgardner, that's why you're trying to protect her. Then the other ones will say, oh, ego, you're gay. Look at his hand. Because I use my hand when I talk. Okay. Then it'll be like, you're so obsessed with Claressa Shields. You're obsessed with Claressa and Papoose. Oh my gosh, another video. It's all the same thing. I will not stop until the Flint Lint is out of here, bro. We got to pack these people up. You are doing wrong. The Flint Lint must pay. If you don't want to rock with my movement, cool. Go that way. But the Flint Lint must pay. The same girl who's screaming that Jake Paul is paying people, MVPs paying people, the YouTubers are being paid, bloggers are being paid to hate on her. She's really doing that to us content creators, right? Me, I'm being hit with all these crazy burner account messages. Geisha 305. Oh, just say she a drunk and on dope. Remy Ma tweets were leaked. Right? Your career is over, bro. Your career is over. Put this picture of Remy Ma out. It's unflattering. That picture's on Google. You ain't doing nothing there. People are sending me messages, right, of screenshots from other people's chats where it looks and appears to be a burner there. So this is on like 2 videos. And it's every video about Claressa, I'm getting these burner style messages. 90% of the people verbally attacking Claressa, and they always misspell her name. So either the person can't spell or whatever, but they always misspell like the names. It says 90% that are verbally attacking are black. Every seed planted will yield a harvest. Uplift instead of tearing her down. Bro, I am going to destroy these people. Facts over fiction. The quote stands look so stupid. The same person running amok, yelling at people, cussing people out, putting their hands on people, threatening to sue people, threatening to cease and desist, threatening, oh, do you know what I could do to you if I see you in public? Now they're saying that others who aren't threatening to sue, who aren't sending burner accounts, who aren't out here physically accosting people, who aren't out here cussing up a storm and acting ghetto, they're like, oh, ego, you got to be more professional. Oh, you reap what you sow. Bro, you're not finna scare me with no Bible passages that apply to her more than it applies to me. Stop it. And then, oh, the black card too. Oh, man, that's a black woman. I don't care if she green. She gonna get this work. And I gave her the work on Juneteenth. You talking about she a black woman. All she attacking is black women. Jada the boxer, Alicia Baumgartner, Shadesha Green. You mostly attacking black women. So yeah, no black, oh, she black, oh, she's a female boxer. I don't care about none of that. Because the people she's attacking are female boxers. Serrano, Chris Cyborg, Baumgartner. Oh man, okay, let me just say this. She a black woman. Okay. How many black women have she beef with? Nigeria, Jada the boxer, Baumgartner, Shadesha, right? Beefing with black talent like Keith Thurman, Rolly's part black, Tank Davis is black. Okay, look. These are the burner account messages I'm getting. Dog, you ain't right. Keep trolling that woman. You a straight up girl for that ish. Bro, I'm not a troll. I don't troll. Ain't nothing I'm saying on here that I wouldn't say to you. Bet that. There is nothing I say online that I would not say to you. I don't do rage. I'm a grown man. I don't do no rage bait content. I'm not walking around saying the N-word to people in the street. I'm not Chud, Ego the Builder. I ain't none of that. I don't do bully or rage bait content to offend people. That don't even make sense. Nothing these people do is going to stop what's coming next. Book it. Jada the boxer. Shout out to Jeremy and shout out to Jada the boxer. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, talking about, oh man, come on, Ego. You a girl. Okay. Oh, well, this girl, whatever you talking about, the girl finna give Claressa the work. I'm going to keep doing the reports. I don't troll. I'm doing the job. The people on the burner accounts, y'all trolls. You're not getting paid for it. I'm getting paid to give my opinion and commentary. And YouTube added this feature, right? Where I can see, look, I can see every comment these people have left on my page, right? Look, it's always these accounts with no activity or one person, a few people following them, burner accounts. And the only videos they comment on are Claressa related, Claressa adjacent comment. Look, bro, I rock with you, but you must be obsessed with Claressa, homie. You're obsessed with this woman. It's the same comments on repeat. That's all they're saying is you're obsessed. You're so obsessed with her. Look, 2 comments on this channel. Two comments on this channel, but a different name. Bro, it's they just keep leaving the same thing on repeat. It's like one of like these Flint Lints, they have no like imagination, if you will, right? No real like imagination. They're just leaving the same message over and over and over and over again. And somehow they believe that a longtime content creator like me, like I'm gonna be tricked by that. Like I got 500 comments in a given video, all but those 5 comments from the one burner account are saying, Ego, this is informative. Ego, you did a great job. Amazing video. I just subscribed. You're funny. You're hilarious. But you think I'm going to be like, oh, 5 people said, Ego, you're a girl and all that. And it's the same person over and over. And I'm going to be like, oh, let me stop reporting this. These people are weird. They're weird. You think that's going to work? They're like schoolyard tactics, little elementary games. Yeah, if I just send burner accounts to keep saying Ego's a girl and gay and weak and this, then maybe the videos will stop. All right. This girl, I feel like, I'll say it's my opinion, but I feel like it's provable. I think Claressa is probably like the biggest liar in boxing. Because she's like unapologetically lying. She'll put out a post that says, yeah, that's why I don't even care about these YouTubers. These YouTubers, these bloggers, they be lying on me, so that's why I don't even pay attention to what they're saying, right? But then I believe you are under a burner account. I believe you're, and then notice I've been saying that I believe she's under a burner account. I ain't got no cease and desist. Because if it gets to that, we have the legal representation where they're going to subpoena those phone records and that IP address, and we will see where these messages are originating from that are harassing my account. That's why I keep saying the same thing, and I didn't get a cease and desist like, hey, you accused Claressa of potentially using a burner account. Because the moment that happens, she will receive some follow-up stuff that states that we're going to subpoena YouTube to provide the IP data so we could get to the bottom of this. Bro, come on, bro. I've been doing this this content creation too long. I've been doing this way too long, bro. So she be like, in one breath, oh, I'm sick of these YouTubers. They all they do is lie. But she the one that be watching us. I really believe that. Under burner accounts. And in commenting. And here's I didn't even reveal this. Remember the story I told y'all? There was a lady who made a comment. It wasn't even super like tacky or like disrespectful, but it was about like Claressa or her post or her outfit or attitude or whatever. Claressa went to the girl's inbox on Instagram, cursing her out. Then the lady told me she started to receive threatening messages under another burner account, right? And that burner account threatened her son to unalive her son, or made a threat like your mama's a 304. So if she keep talking, y'all gonna get hit with the switch. Her son is underage, so she called a detective, right? She called the cops on it because that's a threat to her child. And the lady just hit me up. Bro, keep playing these games. The lady hit me up, right? The detectives followed up with her. They said, we cannot provide you the actual full phone number, but we traced the phone number, right? Bro, I swear, when the last time I lied? Bro, the lady, I promise you, I put this on anything I love. The woman who told me the initial story also followed up with me after about the threat on her and her son, right? She went to the law enforcement because obviously she's not about to play with a you're not about to play with a underage like son, you know what I mean, and put that out, right? The detective said we called the number and it was a 404 area code, and then a man answered and says, "Don't call this number anymore," and hung up. So the lady said she's gonna keep me posted, and then once this is wrapped up, she said I will do an interview with you. So I can't wait. Keep playing these games. You are going to be completely. I'm not doing this to her. I'm not mad at Claressa. I don't have personal attacks to people. I get on here, do my transformative commentary. You're crossing lines. And oh yeah, that's right. The lady who told me, she said the detective said it was a 404 area code. Wow. 404 is the area code for Atlanta, Georgia. Where does Claressa Shields live? Right? Somebody let me know where Claressa Shields is. Didn't she just go to a game with Angel Reese in Atlanta? I don't know. Kind of makes you think, right? So keep playing these games with me, bro. Bro, the detective told the woman the area code was 404, Atlanta, Georgia. Who lives in Atlanta, Georgia? We'll leave it at that. I can't say too much. So we're already in communications. If anything progresses from there, you subscribe, you're going to hear about it. So keep playing games, because now it's to the point where you got people back at home in Flint saying you're working out side deals to get the tax lien off, and I'll endorse the mayor, right? I'll endorse the mayor in order to get this wiped away or expunged, blah, blah, blah. Some people have said that Claressa Shields has got EBT. I don't know if these things are true, but I'm talking about stories that are actively, you can search them right now, right? They're saying she didn't got like disability and EBT checks and that type of stuff. So you're playing with the government there, if true. The other story that is available on the internet that I have seen regarding Claressa, it came from Nigeria. Nigeria said that, according to her, Claressa Shields wanted her to pretend she was like dispositioned or homeless, right? To get some kind of grant or housing like money, and pretend you don't have nowhere to go. And then they were going to do a news story on Claressa or something to make her look like a hero while she collecting government like assistance for housing Nigeria, the unfortunate person. This is what Nigeria said. So not only do you have a boxer threatening people, not only do you have a boxer running up to Alicia Baumgardner on tape, accosting them and touching them. Not only do you have that, you have them bragging about it. Then behind the scenes, you have all these people who are claiming, from Geisha 305 to the woman with the son, that the people lines are being crossed. Then there's a rumor, and we will say it's a rumor, about a comedian, some comedian that Remy Ma's cool with or something. They're saying that there was money that was potentially going to be sent for her to like go away, if you will. Right? Then you have the Flint, the mayor situation. You have the alleged disability and EBT, and Nigeria pretend that you're handicapped or whatever, pretend you're homeless. Bro, good luck to this girl. Good luck. Because it sounds like you're involved in a whole lot of stuff and it's all tacky and all messy. So good luck to you. And then you got the nerve to threaten YouTubers. I'ma sue y'all. I don't like y'all. We don't care if you like us. But if you're doing wrong, we're going to find out. And then, like, imagine announcing a fight. Imagine all this stuff, petitions, boycotts. Imagine in the heat of all of that, you're like, hey, I'm fighting in Detroit, y'all. We got a $1 cash app from Flyerstorm. J Box Crazy 2. I don't even know who J Box is. Who's that? Are you saying Jada the Boxer? Bro, don't waste my time with pointless cash apps like talking about people. Like what are y'all doing? Bro, Claressa, you can keep doing all the makeups you want, the makeovers you want. Your situation is not looking so great. Imagine announcing a fight right now. Hey, y'all, buy tickets to my fight against someone we don't want to see you fight, most likely. And there's all these reports and stuff. That ain't me. I'm not sending $1. No, somebody's sending it talking about you, I guess. I know it's not you. Somebody's saying you're insane or something. I don't know what they talking about. I know it wasn't you. It was somebody mad at you. That's pretty much what it was. They were like, oh, don't trust. She crazy. I don't know. Man, Claressa done worked herself into a corner. And then the funny thing is, here's the thing. Papoose, he was like riding with Remy during her bid, right? Who in this room believes that Papoose, if Claressa ever got into legal trouble where she had to go away for 2 years, who believes that Papoose would move his house closer, get a condo to wherever Claressa was in jail for 2 years and send her money and put money on her books? Who believes that? Put believe or don't believe. Do you believe that Papoose, if Claressa went away for 2 years, that he would be by her side and exclusive to her and not cheat on the outside while she doing 2 years? Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna, oh my, I can't wait. Look, nobody believe that he gonna do the time with her. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. So he did all this stuff for Remy, tattoos, did the bid with her allegedly, but he not. No one believes he would do half of those things for Claressa. Put me on blast. How you gonna leave a comment? Man, come on. Y'all playing around the cash app. Y'all better stop. Bro. Yeah, win records. Good job picking it. You picked the most unhinged boxer that you could ever get behind, I believe. The absolute most unhinged boxer possible to get behind and represent your company. You have no other athletes except for Shields, and she's out here acting a fool. To the point where she might not even have a career after all these hits she's taken publicly. And the worst part about it is she don't have the common sense to like stop and chill out and like bail out, like abort mission, abort. She don't have the common sense to just be like, man, I'm not winning new fans with this behavior. Let me chill out. She'll just keep doing it more and more and more and more and more and more. So good luck with that. We'll see if that approach helps her in the long run. I don't believe it to that is going to. But we will see. That's the show for today. Let me know what you think. I did some other videos today. Check those on the channel. I did an interview. Hold on. Let me explain the Shalita interview. I did an interview. I did a 7-hour stream. Oh, shout out to Jada the Boxer. Are you on Instagram? I did a 7-hour stream yesterday. 6-7 hours. We had Claressa's cousin on. And I just want to give you guys, I'm very transparent. Claressa Shields' cousin, Shalita, man, if you didn't catch that live, I feel so sorry for you. But I got some potentially bad news for some of y'all. Due to the nature and the explosiveness of the interview and what we discussed, there are some elements of it I can't put it on YouTube. It's that simple. I've been a longtime creator, and I would be putting the video at risk by airing it on YouTube. It had cursing. Like, YouTube now is like PC, right? I can't do that. I can't. You know what I mean? Because there's some things that were discussed on there that would be triggering. It's just I can't release it on YouTube. So what I decided is it'll probably be behind a paywall on my Patreon. So I have details to come. It's too much. It's too much that's like triggering and cussing, and it was a great interview, the parts of it, and I appreciate Shalita, but there was just too much that was going on. Like, it was it's a crazy interview. It's probably the craziest interview I could recall, but she was dropping a lot of just different factoids that nobody knew, or at least I didn't know. But over the years, YouTube done got like too like PC. So if I aired that, you know what I mean, it wouldn't work out. So hopefully, if you guys want it, I'm going to work on it. And I'm going to I got to do some editing and pull it and rewatch it to see exactly what was said and what could be aired. Also, I got to also protect myself. You Crazy, the woman we saw yesterday. Huh? What does that mean? Am I crazy? She needs to be far away from her. Who? I don't know. I don't know what y'all talking about. Yeah, anyway, YouTube. The other thing is, when we're dealing with this, I've been a content creator so long, legally, I got to also protect myself. Legally. So you run different risks, even though I'm not saying it, but I don't know I can't really vet some of the statements. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? So I got to rewatch it, to be honest, to see how to proceed with it. Ego could be on her team. Man, that woman has talent. I was giving Claressa free game on these videos. Before, like, we having fun with it now. But before, I was just giving her straight gems. She don't want that. That's what I really believe. She don't want she the head honcho in her world. She not trying to hear from nobody. I think she looked down on people. I think she looked down on people like beneath her. That's what I believe. So she'll be like, I got $8 million. Why should I listen to John Doe? That's what I believe. Is there another Jada and Ego stream coming soon? Could be. I'm willing to work with anyone on a professional tip. And I want to give you guys content. But there's going to be some changes because, again, I got to make sure it makes sense and make sure sense for the channel. That's all I can say. It got to make sense and make sense for the channel. But I've been working. You see, we done had Shalita. We had Jada the Boxer. We done had Face Shot Leah. But y'all going to have to support in a major way. You know what I mean? Because I'm out here doing upgrades and I'm trying to upgrade even beyond that. I can't say too much because people copy. But I'm trying to upgrade like in other ways and major ways to give y'all fire content. But that takes money, it takes resources, time, learning curves, all that type of stuff. So just to give you guys a heads up for what's to come on the channel. But yeah, Claressa got the little makeover. It looked cool. It looked nice. No problem there. But I don't think she's happy. That's my thing. I don't know if you feel something different. If I go live again, he gonna have to post it on Patreon. See, there we go. Told you there's too much stuff. Like the rabbit hole here, a lot of it can't be aired. It's too hot for TV. It can't just be aired on YouTube damn near. I did see the Claressa tweet about Facebook, but I don't know anyone that has a screenshot. People just told me about it. Who's seen that? Who's seen her post it? See, I don't just I can't I do my research. She blocked me, so I can't see what she posted. But I ain't really seen nobody produce a screen recording of it, her posting it. Where did she post 4K Facebook earnings? Did anybody see that? Yeah, I don't think she's happy at all. Because people who are really happy, I saw it on another blogger's page and showed the tweet. See, I can't go off of that. I no offense, I don't know what blogger it is, but I don't go off of that because there be fake like Centel type tweets, right? Where people are doing photoshops and fake messages and stuff like that. So I'm a different level of content creator. You know what I mean? Where there's a lot of people who want to get into the entertainment space or blogging space, but they don't vet the information. Now, I don't know about this particular thing, but I'm just saying some people, they're not out here vetting to make sure that it's not AI. I see people who spread fake AI tweets and stuff that the people never said. So I have to go to the source. But yeah, if it's something y'all want me to look at, you can send it to me. My description has all my emails and all that and all the ways to contact me. DM me on Instagram. No, but they're saying Claressa posted her actual earnings. Not said, oh, I'm making money on content. Yeah, this girl still ain't did an announcement. It was supposed to be out Wednesday. I don't know if she want to box anymore. I ain't gonna front. I don't think, I don't know. I don't know that she truly wants to box. Yes, she did on Facebook. Where? Tell me that's not real. So you guys seen her post her earnings on Facebook. That's what y'all telling me. Okay, Lovejoy, where is it? I'll go to her page right now. Yeah, I'm on her page. I don't see it. I'm on her page right now. I don't see it. So that's what I'm saying. I can't really speak. Hey, I ain't gonna front. Claressa, I really, maybe I'm wrong here. I don't think she could get back to where she was before this. I don't see it. I don't see it. I think the amount of damage she's done is like too immense. Oh, she deleted it? Where was it? Was it on her post or was it a story? Somebody send me it. If you guys really seen it, I'll make a video about it. If this many people are saying they actually seen it on her page, then that makes sense. Somebody send it to me. She deleted it now. Yeah, look, I mean, because not that many people would have actually been like, I seen it, I seen it. It was on her page though. I don't think she want to be a boxer, man. She worried about, you know what? I'm not trying to be rude. I'm going to say this in closing. My honest opinion, Claressa Shields ain't used to having ish, and she ain't used to being the ish. That's what I truly believe. Because I've seen in real life, in my real life, I've seen people act like this. Right? When you ain't used to being the ish or having ish, you do burger stuff. If this was always your way of life, getting attention, most people don't act like this. Like, do I appear confident on camera? Calm, confident, know what I want to say. I'll let the fans pick. I'm going to show you an example. Do I appear confident and calm on camera, speaking in front of people? Yes. Do you guys think I appear confident on camera? Like I know kind of what I want to do and I'm good with speaking in front of a crowd. Okay, so people are saying yes. I would agree. The reason why is because I've been doing it my whole life, right? Through acting, rapping, management. So I'm used to speaking in front of people and being myself, entertaining. But for Claressa, you're not used to being a looker. You're not used to stopping traffic. That's why you don't know how to even embrace. You didn't put some filters on, some makeup on, some money behind you. So now you don't even know how to embrace it. That's why you ODing, and that's why you look thirsty. But a girl who's always had attention since she was 13, from her high or middle school classmates all the way to 31, don't act like this typically. Showing us your receipts to Louis Vuitton. Look at this girl. This girl wore a dress, right, to the WNBA game where she linked up with all the side chicks, wore a dress, and then posted how much she paid for the dress. Bro, this girl is a burger. A burger. Because here's the thing. You wore the dress, cool. You're not doing no affiliate link. Look, there's no affiliate link. Like, click here and get the dress so I can get a commission. You literally just posted to show us you spent $1,000 on a dress. Corny. Burger. Again, I could respect it. Like, you heard of Chicklet and Melanie? Melanie got body. Like, let's just be real. She got a nice body or whatever. And when she be modeling the little outfits, she put the affiliate link so you can buy the outfit. Claressa don't have no link. Look, Claressa Shields. You ain't got no link to it or nothing. You just want us to see you spend $1,000. This girl a burger, man. This is straight burger normal activity, burger behavior. Like, well, look at me. I spent $1,000 on a dress. Yeah, and you're going to wear it for 2 months straight and not take a shower. Like, we don't care about that. Your hair finna be sweated out in a day or two. You're going to be back angry, ranting. Like, what's that $1,000 dress supposed to do? That's what I'm saying. I really don't think she can recover, because all this type of stuff, if people already feel you're not likable, posting your receipts on some like flash flaunting stuff, I don't see how this like gets you there. Anyway, that's my time. Let me know how I did in the stream. Consider checking out my affiliate links. If you want to stream like me, my StreamYard link is below. Shout out to everyone for the donations and your time. I'll holla at y'all.